welcome to VW Life, and today it's going to be a little fun one today.
Yes, indeed. We are going to rescue a bay window bus.
Another day, another bay.
That's what they say. Something about bay. All my friends have gone bay.
I'm not Bay, but my friends are.
Yeah. Well,
But
we're
you know what? Today, Bay Pride,
Bay
baby.
Pride. We're joining the Bay Pride with with the Bearded Wonder. We already have a bay. It's in the back.
Oh, we do have a Bay. That's our biggest video ever.
Yeah, the bay rescue, the 78.
Yeah. So now we're rescuing another bay. What year is this?
another late bay. I'm not exactly sure.
Oh, Jesus.
But basically, a local guy contacted me and he said, you know what? I've had this bay. I've got to move. I've got a lot going on.
And who else to call but the VW Live?
That's
boys.
right. He called
Yep.
us.
That's right. Who you gonna call?
VW Live.
VW Live. Who you gonna call?
That might be
VW
trademark.
Live.
So we got a bay and a whole lot of parts, and it's
yes.
in south part of town. So we've got the trailer loaded.
Trailers loaded. We're ready to rock and roll, baby.
Let's go.
Let's
Fun
do
fact,
it.
Fun
Join
fact,
us.
We can load the trailer faster than you can get here.
Yeah, because it's the same time you said you were coming.
We started loading.
We started loading.
And so they're ready. I'm ready. You're ready.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, I'm gonna get into. You know, I just finished taking off the.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to that. Yeah. So I did a ton of work, and I fractured my spine.
How'd you do that,
I
dude?
just fell off my bike.
You fell off your bike?
Yeah, and just real bad luck. It wasn't a big accident or anything. It was my L4, and it was a
Where's
complete
that one at?
compression. It's like kind of there. You know, because I put tubs in. This was cut out.
Yeah.
And I'd cut all the rust out, and then I was like, I couldn't walk properly.
You didn't have any more
8
juice,
weeks,
yeah.
You know, and so the reason we work on these is it's kind of like therapy,
Well,
right?
sure, yeah.
You know, like the puzzle solving and
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
And it got
It got taken away.
when I was in rehab, not rehab, but when I was doing physical therapy for my back, I started painting more than I ever had because I couldn't leave the house barely.
Right.
And then people liked it, and then I just paint. So the gas cap is not keyed to the same way. Sure. I don't know. I can. You know, there was, and so there's stuff that's unfinished. That is like. So I patched up. This is I actually bought this from Kenny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was.
So
like,
you bought it from Kenny Hill.
Yeah, like I saved it from the scrapyard. Someone had gone and cherry picked all the parts off of it. It sat in his lot for a year with no gas cap on it. And so there was a labour of love to get it to that point. And because it was basically when I got it.
Yeah.
That's why I lowered it, cut the tubs, and did stuff. And
Yeah.
rather than doing, I wasn't doing anything factory.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
But I had all the seats upholstered.
Yeah, it looks good.
That's my favorite pattern.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. So the
I
front,
love that.
the front,
my
It looks so
top.
good.
the
Yeah,
front
that's
seats
good.
are Vanagon seats.
Okay.
Yep.
And I had a friend who was an upholsterer, and she actually
Very well done.
she scooped these down to lower them, so that because obviously it's tubbed and raised.
Yeah.
She scooped them down so you don't sit so high. I reckon it was going to be really good and solid. But,
Oh, that's a good position.
so yeah, for being lowered, there's tyres on the front are too wide, as are the ones on the back.
Right.
They rub a little bit, but they were just cheap ones to have it sitting around.
Yeah.
So you had the tires, both of the wheels are widened front and rear.
Yeah, I had a connection at like a custom hot rod place, but I had them rebanded.
Oh, look at that.
So it takes. Yeah, I've only got one powder coated. That was just a tester hubcap.
So how
But
wide are they in the front?
6.5 in the front.
Yeah.
And 7 in the back.
6.5 and 7.
Nice.
So
And,
they're wide.
yeah. So the tire, it's got Wagons West horseshoe plates on the back.
Yeah.
And the tire, I've ground it back a bit, and the tire doesn't. It nearly rubs, but it needs to be. If you want to run wide tires on the back, it needs to be really ground back. I have. If you want to really get serious about it being low, I have proper notches. There's a few spare parts.
Yeah, nice.
It has short shocks on the back,
Sure.
so
It's stiff.
but it's got a bit of movement.
Yeah.
But when you jack it up, you have to unbolt the shocks to get and let the air out the tire to get the wheel off. Because if they were regular wheels, they'd pop off, but
Yeah.
they're a little wider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's bins and so we've got Porsche wheels.
Before I had these done, I picked these up super cheap from the scrapyard,
Okay.
and so they just sat and I never did anything with them. I
Yeah.
have adapters for them.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Those
But-
fit a Vanagon.
Yeah, that's because they will.
It fit my Jetta.
Because it's a 78, a fuel injected 78.
Right.
There's lots of finicky spare parts I
Yeah.
got from I got a few parts as I was rebuilding all of the fuel injection system. I sent the injectors off, had them tested and cleaned and all that stuff. And when it was road legal, which would be 5 years ago, I guess. I redid all the fuel line, from the cap to the fuel injectors.
Right.
Well, I guess all the way back to the tank. The scrapyard was getting scrapped.
Yeah.
I went by there for one bit, and they were like, "Just take what you want."
At Kenny's?
No, the scrapyard.
Boston V-Dub?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
like, "Just take what you want." And so I
So you went to VDub right before they closed and pulled out as much fuel injection and anything you could get.
yeah.
huh?
So you're
Yeah.
probably
That's awesome.
the nerds that really want to run these stock. There's a bunch of
Yeah, there.
well, there's a whole computer system that I didn't need, but I was like,
Well, there it is. Yeah.
you know,
And that's for the spare tire.
yeah. There's a spare tire. There's some more
Oh
heat
yeah.
exchanger parts.
Sure.
Awesome.
And these look like some brand new parts in here.
There's
huh?
a bunch of all the brand new spare little parts, bits of rubber, bits of door
Awesome.
handles, things I was going to go. This cutting and
Angles are all
turning
wrong,
and,
yeah.
and a little bit, but
And we
but-
got all this glass too.
again, the scrapyard,
The
and then all the
jalousies
and then the trim. It's not for this bus, but it was wrapped up, and I was like, I can't.
You can't let it go to the
I was-
junk chart
I-
pile.
Yeah, so I was like, okay.
They were going to scrap it all.
Yeah, the same with the crow.
Like spring plates.
So these came from Busboys.
Oh, okay.
They took a year and a half to get to me, and they
So
were
you ended up ordering another set.
no, they were for an early bus, and I was like, so I got refunded, and then they just never returned my emails.
Even a couple of hatches, huh?
Yeah,
I love
Again.
the 2A number. That's where you know it's from V-Dub.
It's a 78,
it's a 78.
and it was a Mexico beige.
It wasn't champagne.
It's brown and beige, but
Yeah.
it's had.
So was it a 78? Might have been a champagne.
I don't think it's.
You don't think it was?
No, just it's a standard. I'll get the paperwork in a second. So
Not
Thi-
every day you see
this, I didn't cut anything out the back of here.
Right.
It was always with no back.
Yeah. The late models don't have a back.
Yeah. Let me.
So did you do the floor work? or-
Yeah, I just patched it in.
Yeah.
I was never fussed about it being.
No, it's underneath everything. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
As long as it's not rotted out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said your friend did this interior,
Mhm.
and that's why it's so nice. And then you got a whole interior kit.
No,
You made this.
a friend of mine made this to my specs.
That's
And I have the
fantastic.
tops for all of this.
Yeah, I love that.
And then, but the birch paneling was someone on the Samba.
Yeah, I can't remember the name.
Yep.
It looks great.
It's a trip. Hey, look at that.
And then I put this was broken, but I put
Oh, nice LED.
yeah.
This is awesome, man.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Bud Ward.
Freaking awesome.
Look.
It was sold in College Station.
Yep.
Wow, you have the original.
That's freaking. I love this.
It came in from Houston Port.
Yeah. It was from Germany. That's why all of them came into Houston. So this is a Texas bus. That's
Yeah.
it's been here
Like
forever.
a wet dream to the end.
Yes, that's
Good shit, man. That to me, this is the provenance. This is what it's all about.
so the
You know.
But this is what my dad loves to see in a car.
Look at that. $6,400. All right, he's starting it up. It's an honor.
You hear that whine?
Yeah, it's up on the.
Are those wheels over there? They're split wheels, right?
Yeah. So
They're
it might be easier to just unhitch the trailer.
yeah.
How do my wheels look?
This one looks good.
Well, there
you
you
rubbed
go.
over here.
Wait,
Oh, the overrider.
You'll be fine, I think.
You're good. You're good.
If you go straight up, you'll be fine.
Look.
A little bit.
Okay, ready?
Go. Good.
Come on, baby.
It's almost there.
Hey, we can push it.
Yeah, let's just
Take the brake off.
take the brake off. Three, two, one. Oh, he's gonna use the starter.
No.
We're good. We're on. We're good.
Yeah.
We're on. You're up. You're up. go forward about
Probably a foot.
to a foot.
Yeah. All right, so we want to get good
So how
tongue
much
weight.
further?
Yeah, you need to go forward about that much.
Okay, I'm gonna.
But we can push you if you just take.
I'm just gonna bop it. I'm just gonna give it one little pop right here.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. A little bit more. Good. Stop.
All right, Jake's gonna get it all strapped down, and we gotta load all this stuff. Well, you got it quite filled up in here.
Yeah. That we do.
We are gonna be loaded.
Yeah. We need to ride a line even more. Probably just roll it on. Go. Okay.
The original stock beam. It's even got the spindles. All right, we are loaded. We're gonna use some blocks here, and as he drives up on the blocks, it will raise the toe end of this. It's really low, so now it should lower this a bit. Yeah,
Good.
that's good. So now the angle right here will be much better because it's so low and it's loaded with all the parts.
Angle the dingle.
It's about the angle of the dingle.
See how
That worked great.
Yeah. It's an old race car trick.
Well, we're a little concerned because it's just so we put it on the trailer with nothing in it, and it is so low to the ground. I just don't want it to drag. So I think we got a pretty good angle here.
Stop.
Okay, you're looking good on the left side.
You're good on this side. All right, let's go. Good? Yep. Keep coming.
Oh, that's smooth. God, look how the angle is almost flat. Check that out. Look at that, Matt Jackson.
That's awesome. It is.
Look at that. I mean, it's literally like maybe a foot off the ground.
Okay, now we're gonna watch your nose.
The muffle is good drag. You're good on this side. Okay, go back. Nice. Like we know what we're doing.
Oh my gosh! Look at that!
Let's go see Mark.
When was the last time we had a running Volkswagen?
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, y'all pile in. Let's go see the bearded one.
Let's go.
well. Yeah. For being lowered. Straight back. Money coming.
Okay, so the 914, if you haven't seen that episode, I'll put a link here. But the 914 needs to move to over here behind HB20.
You're fine. All right. You're clear the mailbox.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, 5 hours and 5 hours total time.
Yeah, it's been 5 hours since I got the call. Told you
Yep.
the bus was available.
Yes.
We bought it. We brought it home, unloaded it.
Yeah, in 5 hours time. That's pretty good. And it was away in South Austin. So we are now the proud owners of a 78 bay window.
We already had one.
Oh yeah, now we have 2 of them.
I'll put a link to that video right
Yeah,
here.
that was a real beaut. We don't know
We'll
yet.
have to decide what we're gonna do, but we got it.
We got it, and I mean, you can see it has a HWE 8-leg rack, full rack. So that's really cool, and more parts, and the seats that are redone, and the beautiful Westie wheels. Yeah. Oh, Porsche
So
wheels.
much.
Hello, since I'm a Porsche guy now. It kind of runs, and it kind of doesn't. So we'll have to see where that goes. But again, hey, you never know. Follow every lead.
That's right.
That's it, and that's what we did today.
That's all we've done today.
Yeah, we've been following a lot of leads today. It's been, Matt Jackson said earlier, I think I've had enough of the VW life.
Yeah, today.
I'm done with the VW life.
Good thing we got a Porsche.
Because we had been going at it since pretty early this morning.
Yeah, we did the Porsche last weekend, and at some point, it's like, wow.
I think we might have a problem.
It's a lot.
If you think we have a problem, leave a comment.
Yeah.
And I've said earlier, the birth certificate for it. The
Well,
original sticker.
yeah,
the
we-
receipt. I know that's your.
The window sticker, it has some pretty good provenance, and I hadn't even really gone through it, but we do have this is an original Texas bus. Came in at the port in Houston and went up to College Station, Bud Ward VW. I've bought many parts from Bud Ward VW before. But thank you guys for joining us today. Make sure you buy some merchandise. It's really snazzy. And we got lots of cool stuff that way. And make sure you please tell your aunts, tell your uncles, tell everybody you know about VW Life. We do this because we love the VW community, and this is a part of it. Go out, hey, follow every lead. You never know what's going to happen, and that's what happened today. And 5 hours later, look, the driveway's getting kind of full.
Yeah.
We're almost at critical mass.
Well, there's always room in the field.
Yeah, that's true.
It's almost time for the pole barn.
It's almost time.
We need Patreons for that, man.
Yeah. So thank you guys for joining us today, and as always, thanks, man. This is what it's all about, having fun, and that's it. What else is there to do?
Yeah.
You can run around and play Minecraft or something ridiculous like that, and
Or push around an old car.
or push around an old car. That's right. That's our workout. Somebody says, "Do you work out?" I said, "Oh yeah, I work out. Pushing old cars."
Later, guys.
Thanks, y'all.